Welcome student on Target of e-study channel. In this lecture, I will complete 20 MCQ questions and answer. This is the first series on amplitude modulation and single sideband modulation. First question is, an amplitude modulator performs the mathematical operation of first option addition, second multiplication, third subtraction, and last one is division. In AM, amplitude modulator is the product of carrier and modulating signal. So there is a multiplication of the carrier and modulating signal. So the correct option is multiplication. The next question, which of the following is most correct? First option, Vm greater than Vc. Second, Vc should be greater than Vm. Third, Vm should be equal or less than Vc. And last one is Vc must always equal Vm. We know that Vm is the amplitude modulating signal voltage. Vc is the carrier voltage. For proper modulation, ideal condition of modulation is m is equal to 1. M is equal to 1 occur when Vm and Vc are equal. We know that modulating index is the ratio of Vm divided by Vc. When these two quantities are equal, then modulating index is 1. For proper AM to occur, this condition is very useful. So, the correct option is Vm should be equal to or less than Vc. The next question, which of the following is not another name of modulation index? Modulation index is the ratio of modulating signal voltage to the carrier voltage. It is also various name, that is modulation factor, degree of modulation, and modulation coefficient. The first option is incorrect. Modulation reciprocal is not another name of modulation index. So the correct option is A. The next question is amplitude modulation used in first option TV picture, second two-way radio, third digital data transmission, and last one is all of these. This first graph shows amplitude modulation. First wave is modulating wave, second carrier. When this modulating wave or input is superimposed on carrier, then modulated wave are formed. AM modulation. Amplitude modulation is widely used in electronic communication. Currently, this technique is used in many areas of communication, such as in portable two-way radios, citizen band radio, VHF aircrafts radio, and in modems for computer. So, the correct answer is all of these. Amplitude modulation are used in TV picture, two-way radio, digital data transmission. So the correct option is D. The next question, a common uses of double sideband is first, two-way communication, second, telephone system, third, FM, TV stereo, and last one is satellite communication. We know that double sideband suppressed carrier transmission is a special case of double sideband reduced carrier transmission. It is used for radio data system. This mode is frequently used in FM, amateur radio voice communication, and TV, essentially on high frequency band. So the correct option is FM or TV stereo. The next question, having an information signal change some characteristics of a carrier signal is called. And the correct answer is modulation. The definition of modulation is the process of modifying the characteristics of one signal in accordance with some characteristics of another signal. So the correct option is modulation. The next question, the ratio of the peak modulation signal voltage to the carrier voltage is referred to as, and we know that modulation index is denoted by m, and it is a ratio of modulating signal voltage to the carrier voltage. That means m is equal to Vm divided by Vc. So the correct option is C, modulation index. The next question, if modulation index m is greater than 1, what happens? First option, normal operation. Second, carrier drop to 0. Third, carrier frequency shift. And last one is information signal is distorted. From this graph, first, when modulating index is 0, then no modulation. When modulating index is less than 1, then under modulation. When modulating index is 1, this is a ideal modulation. In this condition, proper modulation are occur. And last one is when modulating index greater than 1. This is the condition of over-modulation. In this condition, Vc is greater than Vm. Vm is greater than Vc, means amplitude modulating signal voltage is greater than carrier voltage. And in over-modulation, information signal is distorted. That means distortion occurs, incorrect information to be transmitted. So the correct option is D. Information signal is distorted when over-modulation is occur, and this over-modulation is occur when modulating index is greater than 1. The next question is over-modulation occur when, and in last slide we learn when Vm is greater than Vc, then the ratio of modulating index is greater than 1, and then over-modulation is occur. So the correct option is A, Vm greater than Vc. The next question, the new signal produced by modulation are called. First option, sideband. Second, harmonics. Third, intermodulation products. And last one is spurious emission. We know that sideband. Sideband is the sideband means carrier signal is modulated by an information signal. Carrier signal is modulated by an information signal, then the new frequency is generated, and this new signal or this new frequency is called sideband. So the correct option is A, sideband. The next question, for ideal AM, which is the following is true? And we know that in last slide, in ideal modulation, this modulation index m is equal to 1, and this occur when modulating signal voltage Vm is equal to carrier voltage Vc. When these two quantities are equal, then m is equal to 1, and this is the ideal condition of AM. So the correct option is B. For a perfect modulation, the value of modulation index should be 1. The next question is, most of the power in an AM signal is in the first option carrier, second upper sideband, third lower sideband, and last one is modulating signal. And the correct answer is carrier. The next question, in an AM signal, the transmitted information is contained within the, and the correct option is sideband. The next question, in SSB means single sideband, which sideband is the best to use? First upper, second lower, third neither, and last one is depends upon use. And the correct option is depends upon use. The next question, the main advantages of SSB over standard AM or DSB is: first option, less spectrum space is used. Second, simpler equipment is used. Third, less power is consumed. And last one is a higher modulation percentage. And we know that in SSB there is only single sideband are transmitted. It is lower upper sideband or lower sideband. But in double sideband, both upper and lower are transmitted. So the correct option is A. Less spectrum space is used. The next question, an AM signal without carrier is called: first, SSB, second, vestigial sideband, third, FM signal, and last one is DSBSC. And the correct option is DSBSC, means double sideband suppressed carrier, and we know that suppressed means to remove or without carrier. So the D option is correct. The next question, for 100% modulation, what percentage of power is in each sideband? And we know that the power in each sideband is 1/4. 1/4 or 20%. So the correct option is A. 25%. 25%. 1/4 means 25. The next question, a display of signal amplitude versus frequency is called the first option time domain, second frequency spectrum, third amplitude spectrum, and last one is frequency domain. And the correct option is frequency domain. The next question, the opposite of modulation is: first option, reverse modulation, second, downward modulation, third, unmodulation, and last one is demodulation. We know that modulation is the process in which information signal is superimposed or added to the carrier signal. Then modulation is occur. Opposite of this modulation means to remove of carrier signal from the information signal, and this process is called demodulation. Demodulation is defined as extracting the original information carrier signal from a modulated carrier wave. So the correct option is demodulation. The next question, the acronym SSB means: first option, single sideband with carrier, second, single sideband with suppressed carrier, third, single super sideband, and last one is signal suppressed carrier, and the correct option is single sideband with suppressed carrier. Please like and subscribe and press the bell icon for notification of upcoming video lecture.